Hello, good morning. We're up and running again. Just had to check to see if this is going to be a new vlog, if it's going to be a continuation of the last one. I think it's going to be a new one, so welcome to another vlog. I think your camera, your eyes are a little bit dirty. Hold on. So we ended off last night at a pub. Love that pub. It is so cute. Still don't know the name of it. There's no clear name outside of it, but it's right on a canal, super adorable. We had the place to ourselves. It was so nice. The bartender was also very, very nice. He gave us a few tasters of beers that we had never heard of before. Sat down for our beer, and then a crew of drunken buffoons came in. I'm not kidding. In that tiny little place, there was probably 12 of them, all really drunk, like, you know, falling all over the place. They're grabbing the stools and lifting stools up in the air, swinging their sweaters around, hitting Ken in the back of their head with their sweaters, and just like falling over drunk. So it kind of ruined the vibe for us. We ended up going across the street to another place, and we just watched from afar the craziness. So that worked out fine, but we ended up home a little sooner than we thought we were going to. But it's still nice. We're going to keep it in mind for maybe a weekday or something, not 10 o'clock on Friday night. So it's Saturday morning now. I've just finished putting the final details on my video. It's going to go live this evening. Saturdays are always really exciting for me because I love having, it's just exciting to put a new video out there and see how it's going to go over and chat with you guys. I always read the comments as soon as they're coming in. I don't always respond right away because I'm usually out because it's the Saturday evening our time, but usually Sunday morning I like to respond to all of them. Ken's at the gym at the moment. We're gonna have a bite to eat. And the plan for today, we're gonna head out into the center if the rain holds off. It's not supposed to rain today, but it does look quite dark and dreary, but I think it'll be dry enough. We're gonna head into the 9th Streets area. It's a really pretty little area, small streets with tiny little shops, lots and lots of tiny little shops. There's something for everybody there, but all the streets are covered in lights and very Christmassy and everything right now. So we're hoping to find a few bits and bobs we can take home to the family. Mainly Ken's mom. She loves having like little things that we bring home from wherever we are in the world. So we're hoping to find maybe like a tin can that's in the shape of the gingerbread houses, maybe filled with like cookies or something that feels kind of Amsterdam-y. And we're hoping maybe we can get some cheese too, because there's tons of cheese shops here. She would love that to put out on like her Christmas plate of snacks and stuff, to have some actual cheese from Amsterdam. It's just something a little different. She'd get a real kick out of that. So the only problem is figuring out how to actually get it there. I remember this time last year we were traveling through France with them. They bought some cheese at a market and they got stopped at customs because there was packaged cheese in their suitcase. I think they got through with it fine, but it just was like a bit of a delay. So we're gonna have to ask that question when we're there because we don't really want to cause any issues or to have our cheese taken away from us. That would be the worst part. But those are the two things we're thinking of right now that we're gonna look for. We're just gonna wander around and see what we find. We'll take you guys along with us, show you what the 9 Streets look like, and a little bit above, I think. We'll probably hit up a pub at some point and enjoy some hot wine or a beer on a patio like we usually do on a Saturday, and hit up a grocery store at some point because we're going to be making dinner for ourselves tonight. Obviously. I think we're just gonna do simple quinoa fried rice and chicken. Keep it simple. I just had a sudden urge to bring my pants down a little bit. I have them up with safety pins right now because I couldn't decide how long I wanted them, so I figured I'd wear them with this length for a little while, see how much I like it, how it works with all my shoes and whatnot before I have them hemmed. But now I'm thinking I want them longer, so I'm glad I haven't hemmed them yet. Let's see how this goes. Just gonna take them down like another centimeter or so, and that'll make enough of a difference. Okay, this is a bit awkward. Try to line it up with the seams so it blends in. There. You can see where it was before. Are they even? Kind of. Good enough. There. I think that'll work a little bit better with most of my shoes. And the line will fade away eventually, so after a couple washes. It started to rain. It looks like it'll just be a light shower though, so we're hoping that'll pass quickly. Ken's hopped into the shower now, so I'm going to make him some cheesy scrambled eggs. If you don't put cheese in your scrambled eggs, like half egg, half cheese. That's how I like them. Ken doesn't like that much cheese, but you're missing out if you don't do that. I'm gonna throw that together. And I'm just watching back the other clip I did. The reason I didn't mention buying something for my mom is because she hates getting things. Like literally opening presents, I think gives her anxiety because she's thinking about how am I gonna get rid of this stuff. She's like, oh, thank you. How am I gonna get rid of this? So presents for her are always something edible or an event with us or something. Going to a play, we're going to Cirque du Soleil with her when I get home. So it always has to be something, nothing that's gonna be like she has to find a place for it. Like the little tin idea, Ken's mom would love that. My mom would hate it. She'd want to get rid of it right away. So she loves to toss. But if the cheese works out, or if we find some kind of cookies or something, then we'll certainly pick something up for her too. All right, I think we're finally ready. I've gone with my little white boots today. The jeans fit a little bit better over my white boots. Now they're a bit longer. Although they're still catching on the back there, which is driving me nuts. So we'll see. All right, we're heading down one of the 9 streets. Bit of everything here. There's clothing, Christmas stuff, very mainstream stuff like Timberland and The Ordinary products. Everything you can imagine. And lots of Christmas lights, which you can't really see yet because the sun hasn't quite set, but it sets mighty early these days, so it'll be down in about an hour and it'll look even nicer. We thought we actually remembered a little spot we could get the canister with little cookies in them. But we were wrong. So we're just gonna be wandering around aimlessly until we find something now. Cheese or cookies or something. Like we're kind of losing our minds here. We don't know where the hell we were last weekend. We haven't found either shop and we've been zigzagging all around for like an hour. Can't find it. So now we've Googled a bit and we have one other option that's a little farther down. Fingers crossed that's it. Otherwise we're just gonna have to find something else. we finally found it. I just checked my... What?
Guess you're done talking to me.
Yeah, done talking to you. We've done 9,000 steps to get here. This is the one he was looking for. They have little gift sets inside, so.
It's fine to travel.
Yeah?
Pasteurized and sealed.
Okay, here we go. Put you back in your little stand. Turn the music off because YouTube hates it. Dizzy yet? The house smells so good right now. I have something that I'm not going to eat but smells delicious in the oven. Are they burnt yet? They're getting there. Little orange slices. Oh my god. The house smells divine. I saw on Instagram the other day, Samantha, I think her Instagram handle is Samantha E. Collins. Anyways, we chat quite a bit on Instagram, and she posted a little crafty Christmas idea using leftover oranges or oranges that are going off. And I thought, oh my gosh, I actually have half an orange that's just been sitting in the fridge for like probably 2 weeks. And I just didn't throw it out. It's just sitting there. So I sliced it up. I'm gonna cook it slowly. I've added some cinnamon and cardamom to the top of it. Oh, it smells so good, but it's making my stomach hungry. She actually put it on like a string with some pine needles and little baby clothespins like these guys. Maybe I could actually hook them onto here, my little orange slices, because I was just thinking I don't have any of those that aren't attached to something already, so I was just gonna put them, loop some twine through the top of them and put them onto the tree maybe, or even my little mini tree that I have in the corner. Put them somewhere, but maybe I'll actually put them up on my advent calendar because they're just gonna smell so good and they look so cute all dried out like that. If I can, I don't know, I'm not confident in my abilities. This stove is very, very temperamental. Anyways, I'm giving it a go. It smells wonderful. It's actually making me want to do a little, do we have enough wine? We do. Maybe I'll do like a little 1 serving of mulled wine for this afternoon. It is Sunday after all. So yes, we just had a bit chill morning. Ken has been doing some work. I have been catching up on editing as usual from yesterday, listening to some Christmas tunes. I guess what I've been doing most of the morning is just worrying, fussing. I can't wait to get home. I love being here, and I know when I'm home I'm gonna feel very nostalgic about this place, Amsterdam, while I'm editing the vlogs from here. But I can't wait to get home. I can't wait to cuddle with the puppy. I can't wait to have mom's baking and sit on her couch and watch Christmas movies with her. I really, really am not looking forward to my flight though. I hate flying. It's not so much the turbulence or anything. I'm not afraid of flying. If the plane was empty, I'd be totally fine. It's just being squished in this small, inescapable container with a bunch of people I don't know in very, very tight quarters. I feel like I'm being squished into a sardine can and it's very claustrophobic for me. Plus, it's the sick time of year, so I feel like I'm just going into like a container of pneumonia or something and I'm gonna end up sick and not be able to see anybody when I'm over there. So yeah, not really looking forward to that. That's what I've been thinking about all morning. Trying not to think about it, but thinking about it. And also thinking about what I'm gonna be packing, because I'm gonna be heading out pretty soon here. The plan is basically to not pack much. I'm gonna bring my big suitcase, my small away carry-on suitcase, and then a carry-on bag. I always take anything valuable in my shoulder bag and then my carry-on bag. But I'm just gonna be taking a bunch of summer stuff home, stuff I know I won't use until the next time we wanna go back home. And then when I'm back home, I'm gonna bring a bunch of my winter stuff here. I have a ton of sweaters, my shearling coat, can't wait to have that again. And then I have like a faux fur gray shearling coat that I love, that I wore a lot last winter. So those are all big bulky things, need space. So yeah, packing on this end won't be that difficult, but figuring out what's gonna fit into a suitcase on the other end might be the more challenging part. Better keep an eye on these guys. I'm a little nervous. This isn't gonna go well. I only got one chance. I feel like I should flip them maybe. Kind of caramelize, which I actually kind of like. I like the look of that. This one, a little too far gone, but the stove is so finicky. I'm trying to get it on a really low heat, but it just doesn't want to stay where I want it to. Alright, we are off on our bikes. The sun is basically setting, but actually kind of works out for the best because we're going to go to an area that has a bunch of Christmas lights towards the museum, where the Rijksmuseum is. There's supposed to be a bunch of Christmas huts, the ice rink's over there, and just happy, happy, joy, joy. Not much here yet. It's basically just the ice rink, and then they're setting up all the huts for the next few weekends, but I don't think they're going to be up until after we leave. So we're just wandering around, taking a look at what's up so far, trying to find lights and Christmas trees basically. Okay, change of venue. Got lost a little bit, but we're now near Food Holland. I think there should be some lights in here, but definitely there's beer here, so we'll have one of the two things at least. Wow. So pretty. It's always pretty in here, but
it's fun.
glowy. Smells good. Got ourselves a pretty little spot here. Looking down below at everyone so I can spy some creep. Nice wreath. Lots of lights. We've ordered a sample platter of bitterballen. Beef. What was the second one down? It started with a B. Something that was Asian inspired. Spinach and cheese and truffle. So that'll be a good little pre-dinner snack. Back to healthy eating tomorrow.